The winner of the 2000 Caldecott Medal was the fictional storybook entitled Joseph Had a Little Overcoat, written and illustrated by Sims Tabak. This is a picture book originally published in 1977 by Viking Press, but newly illustrated and republished in 1999. It's 32 pages long and appropriate for grades pre-K through second grade. This is a story about Joseph, a grown man who's a Jewish farmer. The illustrations make this clear by the ethnic dress of the people that are in the illustrations and other little aspects and details of the story. As Joseph ages, so does his overcoat. So he keeps reinventing it and transforming it into other things, from a coat to a vest, to a, let's see, here's his vest, to a tie, to a hanky, finally to a button. And then he loses the button, but rather than end up with nothing, he chooses to write a story about it. So the moral of this book is you can always make something out of nothing, and I think the theme is transformation. We're taken through life with Joseph and his overcoat, from a field on his farm, to a choir rehearsal, to a visit in the city with his sister, to a little room in his house with his pet dog and cat. So the setting is a wide variety of places. While Joseph is the only character, we do know that he has friends and many animals that keep him company. The illustrations share that with us. The illustrations are charming, bright, and colorful, and Tabak states in the front of the book, he tells us what he used for his medium. Right here in this little corner. He used watercolor, gouache, pencil, ink, and collage. There's a folk element and hints of his heritage with the traditional Jewish dress that is in the pictures and the menorah that you find on a table. The illustrations are full of little details. Every page, every time you read this book, you can find another little detail. Makes it very charming, and it gives you a little glimpse into Joseph's world. This book is a good children because I feel like it is heartwarming and full of wonderful pictures and animals, and the people all look joyful. The illustrations are warm and inviting and evoke feelings of goodness. And I think it can teach children that nothing is junk. You can always recreate things or give things new life. I love this book because I love the textures in it, and I love that it was about a coat. It took me back to my costuming days, where we would reinvent costumes over and over again for productions. Each little patch that we put on a costume or each little piece of trim would tell a story of a show that it was in and another life it had. I think a great activity would be to take a worksheet, and you have a picture of an overcoat that the kids can color. Then you have 8 little squares numbered 1 through 8, and then 8 little pictures that show the progression. They can be in a mixed up order of what Joseph turned his coat into. The children can color those, cut them, and then put them in sequential order to kind of show the order in which the story happened. And this is Joseph Had a Little Overcoat by Sims Tabak.